Hi, and welcome back, everybody. We are super excited to be here at the Recruiting Trends and Talent Tech Conference here in Florida. We're on day 2. We're about to wrap some things up, but I ran into another great friend of mine, as I always have at these shows, Helen Lynch, here from NBC Universal out of New York. Helen is the Director of Talent Acquisition Operations for NBC Universal, and I have to tell you, we've worked together in the past. Her story is amazing, and I am super excited to be talking to you today. So, Helen, I'm going to start off with first, thank you for presenting at the show.
Thank you.
Excited about your topic as well. And tell me, it's recruiters, talent advisors. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about transforming recruiters into talent acquisition advisors.
Excellent. Okay, so what does that mean? Tell everybody what it means.
So we have a changing landscape. Our roles are changing, and so our recruiters need to change as well. And so as opposed to the traditional recruiter where you go into their office and you ask about the job description and you post it and hope and pray you find candidates, we are now helping them to be true business partners. So they're working with them to help them strategize where their business is going to be, not only just today, but 6 months from now, a year from now, and what that talent pipeline will look like.
That is excellent news. So, and most of the recruiters that I know, the good ones, actually operate in that mindset already. So now just actually putting some of the principles around it so that they can even operate more. Are there other things about their role that are also changing?
So what we're doing to help our recruiters is provide them with rich data. So today, most of our recruiters use LinkedIn or they use other tools to mine candidates. But we also want to be able to equip them with true data so that when they go into their offices with those hiring managers, they can say, I know that we've been having a trouble locating finance recruiters in Miami. But based on what we found in our research, we know that there's a huge pool of strong finance candidates in Seattle, and they're the ones most likely willing to relocate to New York. And so we want to be able to equip them with those types of insights that can go in and really help build out some strong pipelines for their teams.
So instead of being order takers, they're actually contributing to the decision.
Exactly.
Excellent. That is exactly where I'd love to see recruiting going. So even with that model, though, as the recruiters take on more of that responsibility, I hear other companies say, well, where's the rest of the work going to get done? Or shouldn't the manager be doing that? Are you addressing those problems?
So we are. So we recently hired a data scientist, which it's been a dream come true for me.
We love our data scientists.
So he's been a part of our team for about 3 months, and he's helping us build out our reporting model.
Oh, great.
So he's going to be creating a dashboard for us. We're going to be utilizing a data warehouse where we'll be pulling all of our data sources from different places. So our applicant tracking system, our various job boards, even some of our performance history, our source data. So we can really start looking at, from entry level, where are our best interns coming from to where are our best finance or technology candidates coming from.
Great.
And so we're going to do the legwork for them to provide that information to them so that they can then take that information into their hiring managers and not have to worry about the additional step of now becoming reporting experts.
So instead of that conversation, okay, great, thanks, I'll go see what I can find, they can come to the conversation saying, this is what I already know, let's work from here and be a step forward.
Exactly.
That is excellent news. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that. I'm looking forward to hearing even more on how that story unfolds, because I think that more and more organizations are needing to think about that evolution of the recruiter and how do we become more strategic in the business. It's going to add a lot more value to the organization. Congrats. I'm going to add another question to the conversation. So that's a huge initiative in and of itself, and a lot of companies are even afraid to even take that first step, or might be also in that same step. But I know you well enough to know that that's not enough. You don't arrive. So where are you going? What else is on your horizon? Wish list or actually implementable? But what are you thinking about for the next year?
So we are at the tail end of our employer branding project. It's been about a 2-year journey. We're looking forward to releasing it soon. But that's really where we want to be able to go next. We want to be able to train our recruiters to think as marketers.
Okay.
And so the end goal of this project would be to be able to create personas for our recruiters so that we could say, you're not just looking for an engineer, but you're looking for an engineer who's probably mid-career, who is looking to work in a large company, who cares about sustainability, whatever the various qualities for that particular persona, so that we can target them in a smart and strategic way. So that's our next goal.
Oh, that is so exciting. So again, not just for a skill or not just for a title, but for the full person, for the full demographic that's going to fit into the culture.
Exactly.
That is very exciting. I want to follow you everywhere I go now, as always. So I want to thank everybody for listening in. Again, this is Helen from NBC Universal, and I guarantee that they're going to set the pace on what's going to change in talent acquisition today. Look forward to seeing you at our next conference.